going to have Christmas again. I was the one that said you go to the department stores and you see Happy New Year and you see red and you see snow and you see all these things. You don't see Merry Christmas anymore. With Trump as your president, we are going to be celebrating Merry Christmas again.
Everybody, one of the best parts of the holiday season is spending time with the special people in your life. And for me, that means getting some help from my best friend for our annual Christmas weekly address.
Now, given how our first Christmas weekly address went, I realized that Barack needed all the help he could get. This is our first Christmas in the White House, and what? Stop! What? You know what? You've got to stop it. All right, you got to get it together. You're gonna have to pull it together, POTUS. Celebrating the holidays in the White House over these past 8 years has been a true privilege. We've been able to welcome over 500,000 guests. Our outstanding pastry chefs have baked 200,000 holiday cookies.
That's a lot of cookies.
And Barack has treated the American people to countless dad jokes.
They're great jokes.
Not so funny.
Although a few got a frosty reception.
Oh, the last one. This year's White House holiday theme is the gift of the holidays. And our decorations reflect some of our greatest gifts as a nation, from our incredible military families to the life-changing impact of a great education.
And the greatest gift,
because a tree does not move, it does not gobble. You just push a button and it's electrified, which is exactly what you don't want to have happen at a turkey party. I thought that was funny, Michelle. Thankfully, both events have gone off without a hitch. Along with celebrations like these, the holidays also offer us a time for reflection and perspective. And over these next few weeks, as we celebrate the birth of our Savior, as we retell the story of weary travelers, a star, shepherds, magi, I hope that we also focus ourselves on the message that this child brought to this earth some 2,000 years ago. A message that says we have to be our brothers' keepers, our sisters' keepers, that we have to reach out to each other, to forgive each other, to let the light of our good deeds shine for all, to care for the sick and the hungry and the downtrodden, and of course to love one another, even our enemies, and treat one another the way we would want to be treated ourselves. It's a message that grounds not just my family's Christian faith, but that of Jewish Americans, Muslim Americans, non-believers, Americans of all backgrounds. It's a message of unity, and a message of decency, and a message of hope that never goes out of style. And it's one that we all need very much today. After 8 years as your president, I still believe that there is so much more that unites us than divides us. I've seen it in parents from every corner of this country just trying to give their kids a better shot. I've seen it in communities that come together and find common ground, even in times of trial, in times of tragedy. We see it in immigrants and refugees striving for that most American of ideals, to better ourselves and our families. We see it in our troops who serve far from home during this holiday season, these outstanding men and women who go into harm's way to protect the nation that we love and the freedoms that we hold dear. The freedom to vote and speak out and practice our faiths as we choose. The freedom to chart our own course as citizens and as a nation. That is the America that I've seen as we've come back from the depths of an economic crisis to an economy on the move, as we've recovered from wars and natural tragedies. What I've seen is a big-hearted and hopeful and resilient people who look out for each other and who have each other's backs and who find strength in our differences and who keep moving forward knowing that we're all in this together. Those are our values. That is who we are. That's who we will always be. And this is the 94th time that Americans have gathered to light our national tree. It's the 8th and final time for our family. Before we leave tonight, I just want to express what an incredible honor it has been to serve this nation.